Hi everyone, my name is Afifah Fidina Rosy and I'm from Universitas 11 Maret, majoring in International Relations. Currently, I'm an awardee of Indonesian International Student Mobility Award in University of Pécs, Hungary. So, I heard about IISMA program from the information session that the International Office of my home university held with the Ministry of Education and Culture. During the application and pre-departure process, it was a whole ride of a roller coaster for me because of the waiting, the uncertainty of whether the result will come out as expected, and also the excitement to go abroad to the host university after the result finally comes out. I'm finally arrived in Hungary on September 6th, and the first impression of the country was it is very beautiful, and especially the city where University of Pécs is located. The most noticeable cultural differences for me is the high usage of public transportation by the locals and how many shops and services are closed in Sunday. Other than that, this one might not be really shocking for people, but people here doesn't really speak English, and every signs we could find in the road and building is in Hungarian. Therefore, I had to memorize the important words in Hungarian in order to help myself socialize with the locals, as simple as shopping or buying groceries. The experience began in the first week. Since I didn't have to do quarantine and I had 1 week before the class started, I used the first week to try to settle and engage with the other international students through the orientation week held by Erasmus Student Network. As you can see here, the University of Pécs also make a welcoming ceremony for us where all of 41 awardees of IISMA Pécs decided to wear batik as it shows our identity as Indonesian. Speaking of a mobility program, of course academic is one of the most important things for us. About the lecture, I actually didn't find much differences with the lecture practice that I had in my home university. But the differences that I noticed is that the students here have their own way of studying, where during the weekdays, they are really studying, but in the weekend, they really take it as day off, where they have fun and don't deal with anything related to study. Here in Pécs, just like any other university, lecturer need to assess the student performance within the semester by giving final exam. And personally, out of the 4 courses that I take, all of it only had one final exam in each course. I got 2 written exam, 1 final paper, and 1 final presentation. But during the lecture, sometimes you are also given assignments such as reflection paper. And as we don't want our experience while we are here limited to academic activity only, we IISMA Pécs try to enrich it by organizing an after-school event where we visited elementary school to play with children. We also participated in various other events held by ISN Pécs, such as country presentation event, where we presented all about Indonesia as well as giving them the opportunity to see Indonesian traditional dance performance, playing games, and trying out our delicious Indonesian food. Other than that, when there are no assignment and stuffs, I spend most of my spare time and weekend to travel either within Hungary or other countries because the costs for traveling within European Union countries are considerably affordable even for students. That's why, for you guys who likes to explore both academic and extracurricular activities, worry not, because this program really suits you. I'm officially IISMA biased because IISMA has helped me a lot to develop the ability to have cross-cultural communication skills, extending my understanding of various international issues, and it helped me a lot to grow as a person. It also inspires me to have courage to pursue the dream and look for opportunity that might be beyond my imagination. So, you guys, take your chances and be bold to go abroad with IISMA. Bye-bye!